Working in corrections changes people, affects people, has a way of altering our behavior outside out of uniform. And sometimes, most times, quite frequently, we, meaning those of us who are exposed to the environment, the inside, miss the signs. The ever so subtle signals that our profession, our job, may be becoming a problem. And since we may not see it, it may be up to our friends and family to catch us before we fall. So in this video, I'd like to offer 5 clues. 5 things for family members to watch for and what they could do should their loved ones working inside start to slide. Start to show signs that the job is negatively affecting their lives. Spouses, listen up. This could be relationship-saving advice if applied, because despite what your CO claims, the profession will change them. If you want to dive deeper into this topic, you can pick up my book, The Nothing That Never Happened, available on Amazon. Let's dive in, shall we? Number 1. Because correctional officers and other staff inside are surrounded by people, inmates, the incarcerated all day, they may not want to be around people when they're off. Large, loud groups of people that your CO isn't in charge of may annoy them, anger them, may make them anxious, nervous. See, we're surrounded all day, all shift, by swarms of offenders, constantly engaging, communicating, constantly watching our backs. Imagine you're at a Walmart on the Wednesday before Turkey Day, 2 hours before they close, and you're surrounded by an angry mob of shoppers who, for some ungodly reason, waited for the last minute to grab a can of green beans. And you're the only thing standing between them and the last can of fresh-cut Del Montes. Can you picture it? Of course you can, because you're one of those people. Let me ask you this. How does being in that situation, those surroundings, make you feel? Would you? Could you do that for 12 or 16 hours a day and then spend your day off shopping? Probably not. Number 2, correctional facilities are loud. Very freaking loud. Yelling and screaming and laughing, cards slapping on the stainless steel tables, shower shoes slapping against the block, metal doors slamming shut, people kicking the doors. There's a lot going on. And sometimes we get overstimulated by those noises and we freak out. I mean that we professionally request that the volume level be lowered to an acceptable level, or we'll cut off the TV for the night. So when we're sitting at home staring off into space, and a kid yells, or a dog barks, or your mother comes over and talks about nothing for 45 minutes, it may make us snap. React. I meant to say react in an acceptable manner, politely requesting that everyone should just shut the f***. Number 3, and this sort of piggybacks off number 2, which sort of jives with number 1. Oh, who cares? Correctional officers are trained to be hypervigilant, hyper-aware of our surroundings. We call it situational awareness. And basically that means we're watching everything and everyone all of the time for signs of anything or everything that could become a problem. Inside, this helps us survive. Outside, it makes us nuts. Because we can't control what is happening at Walmart or the gas station or that sketchy house that you had me pick up a couch at this weekend. So this paranoia can lead to erratic behavior, extreme irritation, and self-isolation. Watch for things like your CO scanning the room, not looking at you when you're talking to them, not walking beside you in public, and carrying a firearm a little more than usual. Number 4, and these all tie together, so bear with me. Correctional officers are under an immense amount of stress even if nothing happens. And we really have no outlet to release, to vent our true feelings. So we may express our emotions in a more explosive and destructive manner. Sudden outbursts of anger or yelling may be a sign that your CO is not okay. That they're dealing with or not dealing with something that they had to deal with at work. And an argument over dinner plans could kick off World War III because we're not acknowledging or properly processing our profession. And this can go the other way as well. Your CO underreacting could be a cause for concern as well. I dive into all of this and provide personal examples in my book. I'll put the link in the description of this video. Lastly, number 5, because working inside is so emotionally draining, your CO may not want to do anything, ever, with anyone. The excuse for not wanting to socialize is usually that your CO is too tired. But we're not tired. We're exhausted, but not physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually worn out. Pardon my French. I felt that the profanity was necessary to kind of put an exclamation point on that part. Look, the correctional environment is inherently negative and will affect the way that your CO behaves. And actually, honestly, job is going to affect you as well. Ain't that a kick in the pants? Kick in the pants? What am I, 70? If you like this video, check out this video on the 5 things that correctional spouses really need to know. Or this video on why correctional officers get fat. All right, guys, that's all I got. Until next time, be smart, stay safe, stay sane, and we'll talk soon.